David Chavin, as chairperson of the Governance and Nominating Committee of the University Board of Trustees. I'd like to welcome everyone to today's public meeting. The meeting has been duly advertised as a public meeting in accordance with the Sunshine Act and is therefore open to members of the public as observers. Participation in the meeting is limited to members of the Governance and Nominating Committee and to those the committee has invited in advance to take part. This meeting is being streamed on YouTube and is also being recorded. The recording will be made available via the Board of Trustees website later today. A quorum of voting members of the Governance and Nominating Committee is present for the transaction of today's business. First, I'd like to call for the committee's attention to the minutes for the public meeting held on February 8th, 2024, which was included in today's material. May I have a motion to approve the minutes?
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor vote say aye. Aye. Excuse me. Okay, that's better. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Thank you. The minutes as circulated stand approved. Okay, at the February 8th, 2024 public winter meeting of the Board of Trustees, the board voted to charge the Governance and Nominating Committee with revising the University of Pittsburgh's bylaws pertaining to the alumni trustees and other items. Members of the Governance and Nominating Committee met with the university staff and current members of the Pitt Alumni Association to discuss the revisions to the PAA representation on the Board of Trustees. Included in the materials for this meeting is a proposed resolution recommending representation of the Pittsburgh Alumni Association on the Board of Trustees. Upon approval by this committee, the resolution will be presented to the Board of Trustees for consideration and action at the spring meeting later today. May I have a motion and second to approve the resolution?
Second.
Any discussion? I mean, I'll just comment that I think this was a good and productive engagement with the Alumni Association. I think it was a good outcome. The approach of doing the resolution was to codify essentially the understanding and also not to confuse folks about the bylaw revisions, not to be doing bylaw revisions on their own, because we're going to do one comprehensive bylaw revision. That was the idea behind the resolution. So all those in favor.
I'd also like to add that I believe that the previous resolutions have been circulated to the committee, and apparently that's what the original resolutions meant. We had two past presidents on the Board of Trustees as if they served a term. Once they got to the Board of Trustees, they went to the Senate assistant committee to serving for 12 years. It is in line with the original intent of the previous resolutions.
Thank you. Okay, if I may call for a vote, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Thank you. The resolution is approved. Okay, at the February 8th, 2024 public meeting, the board also voted to eliminate the categories of special and alumni trustees such that all voting trustees are either Commonwealth or term trustees. The Governance and Nominating Committee was charged with the responsibility of presenting a recommended plan for the transition to the Board of Trustees. As permitted under the Sunshine Act, the committee met in information centers sessions in March for the purpose of considering the transition plan. Full discussions were conducted, but no vote or formal action was taken. Included in the materials for this meeting is a proposed resolution recommending the election of term trustees and the transition of alumni and certain special trustees. Upon approval of this by this committee, the resolution will be presented to the Board of Trustees for consideration and action at the spring meeting later today. I may have a motion and second to approve the resolution.
So, second.
Any discussion? Again, I think this is in accordance with our long-term plan over the next year or so to transition all special alumni trustees to term. So I think this is in accordance with what we'll discuss with the board already.
My only comment is thank you all for, I mean, there's a lot of work that went into this.
Incredible.
You know, and a lot of thought to make sure that everything was appropriately, it was done appropriately, and making sure that everybody's value that we've added to this board as a special trustee. Yes. Every category trustee was very thoughtful, so thank you.
And we were also able to accommodate the addition of the, of Rich Sidori from the Alumni Association to try to determine status. Any further discussion on that? Okay. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Yeah, Jim, do you just have something you want to say? Or no?
I just said aye, that's all.
Any abstentions? Okay, thank you. The resolution is approved. Is there any other new business to be brought before the committee? Thank you. The meeting is adjourned. Jim, thanks for participating, getting up early, participating with us. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
And,
I'll see you in a little bit.
we should have a good board meeting today. So thank you.
Do like a yoga breathing or something.
Yeah, I totally.
Something from the diaphragm.